country is located in West Asia but has no oil, no skyscrapers, or extravagant scenery. This is the poorest, most unstable, and most dangerous country in Asia. That is Yemen. Yemen, officially the Republic of Yemen, is located in West Asia, in the southern part of the Arabian Peninsula. Many people often think that West Asian countries are all wealthy and developed. But Yemen is completely opposite. Over 30 million Yemenis mostly live in conditions of deprivation and hardship. Yemen's territory spans over 500,000 square kilometers. Besides the mainland, this country also has more than 200 islands, the largest being Socotra Island. Yemen's coastline is approximately 2,000 kilometers long. Regarding land borders, Yemen is adjacent to Saudi Arabia and Oman. Additionally, Yemen has a coastline along the Red Sea and the Gulf of Aden. It can be said that this is an extremely important strategic area. The constitutional capital and also the largest city of Yemen is Sana'a. But this city has been in a state of instability in recent years. Therefore, in reality, many important decisions of Yemen today come from the port city of Aden on the southern coast. Aden holds a strategic position along one of the world's busiest shipping routes. It serves as a crucial maritime gateway between the Indian Ocean and the Red Sea. Yemen features the characteristic of West Asia by having deserts. The Arabian Desert is the largest desert in Asia, and the second largest in the world, only after the Sahara. The Arabian Desert covers most of Yemen's area, part of Saudi Arabia, as well as Oman and Qatar. Overall, the landscape here is nothing but sand and more sand. Legends tell of a lost city, a forgotten city in the Arabian Desert, called the Atlantis of the Desert. But no one has found this city yet. However, people still believe there must be evidence of a civilization buried beneath the massive layers of sand. Before discussing the economic differences and living standards of the Yemeni people, compared to other West Asian countries, one thing needs to be affirmed. Yemen is the only republic on the Arabian Peninsula. Other countries follow monarchical systems. Other countries on the Arabian Peninsula include Bahrain, Kuwait, Oman, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates. All these countries are headed by royal families, with the head being a king or equivalent. The United Arab Emirates is essentially a federation of monarchies. Although there is an elected Supreme Council, the positions of President and Prime Minister of the United Arab Emirates are essentially hereditary within the ruling families. Like Vietnam in the past or North Korea today, Yemen was once divided into North and South. The Korean Peninsula is not yet unified, but Yemen was unified in 1990 to establish the Republic of Yemen. Before that, there were North Yemen and South Yemen. Since unification in 1990, Yemen has still endured many uprisings, civil wars, protests, terrorism, and many secessionist movements. The present is harsh, but the past once had beautiful time. Since ancient times, this land has had connections with Mesopotamian civilizations, Persia, and was also influenced by India. Later, Yemen embraced Islam, and Islamic dynasties controlled Yemen from the 7th century onward. Subsequently, the Ottomans, Turks controlled north, while the British controlled southern Yemen. For over 2,000 years, starting around 1200 BCE, Yemen was home to a series of city-states, powerful and wealthy empires. Their prosperity mainly came from frankincense production and trading products along the Red Sea. To understand Yemen's history, their national flag is evidence. Yemen's national flag has 3 horizontal stripes. Red, white, and black symbolizes the dark past. White symbolizes the bright future. And red symbolizes the bloodshed for independence and unity of the Yemeni people. Red is at the top, while the dark past is at the bottom. The capital of Yemen is the city of Sana'a. According to legend, this capital was founded by a son of Noah, who built the giant ark to survive the Great Flood. Currently, the capital Sana'a has an old town recognized by UNESCO, which has been continuously inhabited for over 2,500 years, and has been a major center of Islam since the 7th century. This area now has 103 mosques and over 6,000 houses, all built over the past 1,000 years. The Manhattan of the desert. The Manhattan we usually know is bustling. Manhattan of the desert. It is the ancient city of Yemen, dating back to the 16th century. Here, there are high-rise buildings not built in the usual way, but rather mud buildings standing out against the desert backdrop, like towers in New York, in a metaphorical sense. The British came here and gave this ancient city such a nickname. There are buildings built about 500 years ago, up to 7 stories high. All these buildings are made of mud. The mud here is mixed with dried grass and water. Then, the mud bricks are sun-dried for many days. The ground floor is used for storing grain, while the upper floors are for human habitation. Contrary to the image of a barren and lifeless desert, Yemen has a very special area, Socotra Island. Socotra Island is a Yemeni sovereign island located in the northwestern Indian Ocean. With a harsh and hot climate, this isolated island has flora and fauna that are extremely unique, with 700 endemic species. Many plants and animals on Socotra have strange shapes and colors, giving visitors the feeling of stepping into another world, another planet. And somehow, when looking at the image of this island, I'm reminded of the movie Life of Pi, a very famous film. One of the most characteristic tree species of this island is the dragon's blood tree, or poetically called the dragon blood tree. It brings a lot of curiosity to visitors of Socotra Island. The appearance of this tree resembles an umbrella or a giant mushroom, with very long branches, and the tree's lifespan can reach hundreds of years. And another equally peculiar plant is the desert rose. Its trunk is swollen, capable of storing water, holding the plant anchor firmly, and possesses vigorous vitality, thriving on barren lands. Additionally, the animals of Socotra Island are also varied, with monkeys, reptiles, birds, and extremely unique insects. Here are some other interesting facts related to Yemen. Have you ever heard of mocha coffee? Probably many people have heard of it, or are very familiar with it, and mocha coffee originates from Yemen. In ancient times, the port city of Mocha in Yemen was a monopoly trading center for coffee, for a period spanning 200 years. And it was here that this famous beverage first became popular, and it was introduced to the West. And Westerners also used the name of the city of Mocha in Yemen to name that style of coffee preparation. Yemenis use a type of leaf to chew daily, called khat, sometimes called khat. This is a plant commonly grown in Yemen. The juice of this leaf has effects similar to amphetamine, a stimulant, helping increase concentration and alertness, reducing fatigue and appetite. Khat in Arabic means paradise, and the sects of ancient Ikhat are also Arabs regard this leaf as a sacred substance, capable of connecting the user with spirits. In some Arab and African countries, khat leaves are freely sold. However, note that the US, Europe, and many countries classify this leaf as an extremely dangerous drug and prohibit its use. In general, it is a stimulant and must be strictly controlled. And finally, why is Yemen said to be the poorest country in Asia? In the past, Yemen was once called the land of happiness because this country developed early in the field of trade due to its favorable geographical location, having extensive influence in the Persian Gulf regions, some coastal areas of East Africa, and being a gateway for trade with the world. But this is also the two sides of Yemen. It causes this country to be eyed by many powers, many empires. Moreover, Yemen has an additional complexity, which is religion. Yemen is a Muslim country, and religion in Yemen, the percentage difference between those following the Sunni branch of Islam and those following the Shia branch is not large. 55% of the population follows the Sunni branch and 45% follows the Shia branch, leading to major conflicts. Furthermore, this country has few mineral resources. It has oil, has gas, but not much. Then there's the issue of corruption, making Yemen one of the poorest countries in the world and the poorest in Asia. From there, unemployment increases, the government is weak, and they have to rely largely on foreign aid. There are numbers that will shock you about life in Yemen. Out of Yemen's population of 30 million, there are now 4 million people forced to leave their homes due to conflict, due to war. The economy and currency are collapsed. The situation is becoming increasingly severe due to global recession. As a result, according to the latest updates from early 2024, about 80% of Yemenis live below the poverty line. Out of a population of 30 million, as many as 20 million people need to receive humanitarian aid. These people are facing a crisis and are struggling to obtain the most basic essentials to survive and maintain their health and well-being. Happiness is a luxury. Besides major cities, Yemen also has many tribes existing in an autonomous form. Many believe that the number of weapons in Yemen even exceeds the country's population. Since most Yemeni people own weapons, tribal gunmen frequently clash with national military forces. The situation in Yemen remains chaotic. It is unknown when this country will escape poverty, conflict, civil war, and instability.